Did you know that nearly 75% of people say a business's website is the #1 thing that determines whether or not they find that business credible? In this video, we'll be talking about what you need to make sure your website is setting you up for success. Hey, I'm Faye, the creator behind Constant Creates. Today, I'm going to share with you the must-haves for any business website to not just survive, but thrive online. Having a quality website as a business owner is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity. It's where first impressions are made, connections are formed with your audience, and your brand's story is told. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the essential website features that go into a successful online presence, including a user-friendly design, comprehensive branding, compelling content, a way to connect with your audience and share your brand story, search engine optimization, website maintenance, and accessibility. And for those of you who are thinking, but Faye, I am not a tech person, don't worry, I've got you covered. So let's dive in. All right, your website should be easy to navigate and understand. You want to create a journey that feels so intuitive that your audience feels right at home, navigating through your services and your products with ease. That means clear menus, straightforward page structures, and a design that leads your visitors naturally to what you want them to do. Your site should have an intuitive navigation and layout and be so organized that your visitors find whatever they're looking for without any frustration. Your layout is the path that leads your visitors from curiosity to conversion effortlessly. With more people browsing on their phones, your site should also look and function well on any device. It should be responsive and cross-platform compatible. Make sure your website works smoothly and is adaptable on different browsers, operating systems, and device types, from computers to phones to tablets. It's not just about shrinking content to fit on a smaller screen. It's about making sure every button and every interaction is tailored to the unique needs of each visitor, whether they're clicking with a mouse or tapping on a phone screen. The power of user-friendly design is not just the ease it brings to your visitors, but also the message it conveys. It shows your brand understands and values your users' time and experience, and it's the first step to a successful online presence. If you'd like to learn a bit more about user-friendly design, check out our blog post, Navigating with Ease, the essentials of user-friendly website design, for tips to make your website a bit easier to navigate. You can find the link in the description below. Now that we know your visitors can navigate your site with ease, let's make sure they understand who's behind it. A strong brand identity is instantly recognizable. The market's crowded, and your brand identity is what sets you apart. To make sure your website has clear branding and represents you well, here are a few things to keep in mind. Consistency is key. Use your logo, your brand colors, and typography consistently across every page to build recognition and trust with your visitors. Also, have clear brand messaging. Your website should be a direct reflection of your brand's core messages and values. Make sure that the language, imagery, and content align with what you stand for. Maintain a cohesive visual identity on your website to reassure visitors that they're in the right place. This includes everything from the images you choose, to the size of your headers, to the layout of your content. Clear and consistent branding on your website makes a promise to your audience about what they can expect from your business, and you'll look pretty good while you do it too. And if you'd like some help taking your brand's identity to the next level, we offer comprehensive branding services to help you create a consistent and memorable identity. You can find the links to our services in the description below. Creating content that captivates and holds the attention of your audience is also essential to building a quality website. Your website is a space where your brand's voice, vision, and unique spark come to life. Use high-quality visuals that reflect your brand's aesthetic and connect with your audience. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and the right visuals can communicate your message more powerfully than just text alone. Also, have educational and engaging text. Mix your more informative content with a persuasive call to action. Every paragraph should serve a purpose, whether it's educating your reader, solving a problem, or guiding them to the next step. Your content should also have balance and harmony. This is more of a design-specific tip, but maintain visual coherence with color schemes, typography, and layouts that work well together. And make sure your images, buttons, and text don't come together to just create an eyesore. If you'd like to make sure your visual content effectively expresses your brand's message, we do have a build your own VIP sprint service where you can have us check off the list of design tasks that you need to elevate your website. Check out the link in the description below to learn more. When you're presenting your brand online, you should always have a way to build a connection with your audience. Your website should not only showcase what you offer, but provide a clear way for your customers to purchase your services or reach out to you. Your contact information should be visible and easily accessible, whether it's through a dedicated contact page in your header or footer. A visible phone number, email address, or physical address should be easy to find, and that makes a huge difference in building trust with your audience. You should also integrate links to your social media pages to expand your reach and open doors to new customers. Make sure these links are easily accessible so customers can engage with your brand across different platforms. A strategically placed lead generation form can also help gather information about your visitors while offering them valuable content or services in return. Maybe try offering a lead magnet or a freebie in exchange for an email to help build your email list. Whatever you do, just make sure these forms are simple and user-friendly to encourage submissions. And there are tons of other tools for interactive contact, like live chat and chatbots. They're not always necessary, but they can enhance the user experience, providing real-time assistance and adding a personal touch to your site. You should also aim to check and answer emails, DMs, and any other points of contact quickly and efficiently so your potential customers aren't left waiting. By prioritizing these contact and connection elements on your website, you're telling your audience that you're available and you're excited to listen, help, and engage with them. You can always visit our blog post, Making Connections Count, Crafting the Perfect Contact Page, for more tips to connect with your audience. The link is in the description below. Your website should also have an engaging About Us page. This is where you can share your mission and your vision and introduce the purpose and goals of your business. It's where you let your visitors know who you serve and express the values your brand has that can connect with those people. You should share your brand's story and guide visitors through the evolution and milestones that have shaped your brand's identity. Share your services and the benefits they offer. Paint a clear picture of the value they bring, and be sure to incorporate customer feedback and social proof. Reviews are powerful. They build trust and credibility, showcasing the impact your brand has on real people. If you need help writing your brand story, consider getting our workbook, Telling Your Brand Story, for a step-by-step guide to understanding all the elements that go into your About page. You'll be able to find the link right in the description below. With all your branding elements and important pages figured out, the next step is making sure your website is discoverable. That's where SEO, or search engine optimization, comes in. It's what guides users to your site despite how endless the internet is. Understand what your audience is searching for and effectively incorporate those keywords naturally into your website's content. That will help direct more traffic to your site. You should also have meta descriptions and title tags, which are the snippets that show up in the search results, acting as a preview for your content. They need to be engaging and clear, summarizing your page's content with the right keywords. Also, consider a blog or a news section on your site that you regularly update. This will give you more web pages that give you the opportunity to be seen more often. It also keeps your audience engaged with your content and tells search engines that your website is active, which can boost your rankings. And once again, make sure your website is responsive. Search engines tend to prioritize websites that work well on all different types of devices. Unlike a set it and forget it ad or product, SEO is a journey that requires constant tweaking, updating, and monitoring to stay on top of the search engine algorithms. For a deeper understanding of how to harness SEO to elevate your website's visibility, check out our blog post, SEO Foundations, Key Strategies for Boosting Your Website's Visibility, where we go through basic strategies to help your SEO. You can find the link in the description below. Another important component of a good website is maintaining it to make sure it's fast, secure, and running as smoothly as possible. Speed is essential since slow loading pages drive users away. Slow sites can lead to your visitors closing the tab before they even got to see what you offer them. The quicker your site loads, the more likely they are to stick around, browse, and eventually become customers. Your website should also have a secure connection. An SSL certificate is like a seal of trust. It encrypts data between the server and the user and helps to protect sensitive information. Make sure your website and any payment gateways are secure to build trust with your customers. Just look for a little padlock icon next to your URL. It's usually a sign of a secure website. Regularly maintaining your website also includes implementing analytics tools to understand your users and your website's performance. Knowing how users interact with your site can help you notice trends, track conversion, and understand the effectiveness of your content. It gives you information that makes it easier to refine your user experience and keep your website performing at its best. Also, a fast website today can slow down over time without regular maintenance. Keep your website running smoothly with monthly or quarterly audits, which can include performance checkups, security checks, and analytic reviews to identify areas for improvement and keep your site optimized and secure. By keeping on top of these aspects, you can create a seamless experience for your users. If you're not sure where to start, or if you want to improve your site's performance and security, consider booking a one-on-one coaching session with us. We can help you audit your site, identify opportunities for improvement, and provide you with the tools and knowledge to keep your website at the top of its game. Check out the link in the description to book your session. You also want your website to be accessible. Creating an accessible website isn't just about compliance, it's about inclusivity. Designing your website to be easy to navigate and understand for all users, regardless of their abilities, says a lot about your brand and its values. Incorporate tools like alt text for images, which allows screen readers to describe visuals to people that can't see them. Use video captions to make content accessible to people who are deaf or hard of hearing. And make sure there's proper color contrast to help users with color blindness. Plus, accessible sites are usually favored by search engines, expanding your reach even more. For a comprehensive guide on making your website more accessible, download our checklist, Inclusive Design, your accessibility checklist for a better online presence, to learn what you need to build a more welcoming website. You can find the link to this in the description below. Alrighty, so let's wrap everything up. There are so many components that go into building a successful website for your business. From making sure your site is user-friendly with intuitive navigation to embracing your brand's identity. We've covered creating compelling content, optimizing your site for search engines, doing regular maintenance to make sure your site is performing at its best, creating opportunities for meaningful connection through easy-to-find contact options, and making sure your website is accessible and inclusive to everyone. These website elements not only define your online presence, but also how your audience interacts with your brand. Each aspect from branding to content to SEO works together to create a seamless and memorable website and user experience. If you found this video useful, please like, comment, and share this video to help other people just like you elevate their website. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to get new videos every Monday and learn more about enhancing your brand. Please be sure to check out and download all the resources I mentioned, and also download our free website launch guide. It's a list of all the things you should keep in mind as you build your website. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below or reach out through my Ask Me Anything form. You can find all the links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, whether you're DIYing your website or you're looking for help from an expert, you're not alone. I'm happy to help support you however I can to help see you thrive online. All right, catch you next Monday. Bye.